Hello there, comrades. Danish here. So today we're going to talk about everything Smart Doll Pear Body, and to help me, I have a few of our lovely Pear Body ladies. But today's model is going to be live and let live. So first off, we're going to talk about posing. So on flat surfaces, they're pretty good at standing on their own, unaided. And so here we have her standing on her own. We do have included with like all Smart Dolls a support stand over here, and that goes into the support socket at the back of the doll over here. Okay, so you don't need to put it in all the way. So just wriggle it in just a little bit like that. And depending on like whether you're taking photos or whatever, you can have it swing left or right, and then you can like pull it down. And then what you'll do is you'll have like three points of support. I do recommend you kind of like point the feet downwards ever so slightly. And so then you can like have them stand up, you can like walk away, and that will kind of like minimize the amount of times you have to like dive to save them, and which I've done like once or twice. Actually, maybe more than once or twice in the past. So if you don't want to use a stand and your table is like not so flat, what you can do is you can kind of like tilt the hips like left and right. So basically you'll have like one leg straight and the other one sticking out like so, like this, or like this, okay? And you can like move the legs, move the thighs like back and forth to like compensate like back and forth in and out. And you can also do the same for the ankles as well. And you can actually lock this hip backwards like so, depending on the sort of like pose you're aiming for. Okay, next up we're going to talk about seating. So they do actually sit, much better than the Generation 2 frames. And so we were kind of like concerned whether they would actually be able to do so as we were like designing this body due to the size of the hips. But I think the team managed to do like a great job in like getting them to like sit upright at 90 degrees. So depending on whether they are wearing like thick bottoms like denims, they can like bunch up at the waist over here, which can affect the ability to like sit like 100% like upright. Alrighty. So next up, we're going to talk about arms. Okay. So sometimes you need to take the arms out for like either changing the bust part or whether like changing apparel and so on and so on. So what you do is you'd hold the bust part like so. Okay. All right. And then you'd kind of like wriggle the arm out like so. Okay. And the same process to put the arm back in, but you need to like make sure that it is in properly. So okay, that was kind of like a double click, so that's in properly. But sometimes, I can't get it to do it now. So sometimes you'll push it in such a way that it doesn't go in all the way. And then when you turn it, the arm will like just like fall off. So make sure that, to make sure that the arm is all the way in, you'll hear this distinctive like, you'd feel the haptics when you turn the arm. If not, then the arm is like not in properly. So you may need to like squish this arm a little bit to kind of like grab hold of the frame inside. And then, so yep, that's in properly. Okay, so that's how you would replace the arm. Now, sometimes, as you can see, after moving the arm around a little bit, the frame may start to like jut out slightly. So all you do is what we did with the classic bodies, is to like push it back in, like so. Okay. And I want to talk about the head. So sometimes you need to like remove the head. But do make sure the head is on properly and securely so that there's like no gap left between the neck and the head of here. Otherwise, the head will like start spinning around, and then your Smart Doll will like start taking off like a drone, and you don't really want that. I don't know, maybe do. I don't know. So let me talk about the frame. So, so this is what the classic body looks like inside. And I just want to kind of like clarify that we call like previous generation of like models classic, and that is where we have released new models which have either replaced or like superseded the previous one, which is the only reason why we call this the classic body. So this is what it looks like on the inside, and you can see that the vinyl like really hugs onto the frame. So while there is some slight wiggling, it's quite minimal. Okay, but for the pear body, what you can see is that there's like much more space inside, and what's keeping everything in place is the locking joints basically. So for example, if I pull off the shin, then this thigh piece is going to like fall off. Now if that does happen and you push the thigh back in, push the shin back in, if it's not in properly, it's going to like look slightly longer. And we did make the frames for the pear body. We did modify the frames a little bit, so it is slightly difficult to like remove these shins. But if you do manage to remove the shin, then what you do is you would bend the leg like so, and then push it back in like so. I think the postal guy is going to come and bother me about something afterwards, but we'll see. Okay, so I think that's about it for. Okay, nothing I nearly forgot to mention because the post office guy distracted me. The parts are much more. They do wiggle much more than the classic body, so that's something to bear in mind. Okay, so lots of wiggling here and there, and that's because we really did want to like keep using the same frame inside. So that's just something to like be aware of. Okay, I think that's about it. So we covered posability, we covered wiggling and wobbling of the vinyl parts, we covered the seating, we've covered the arms, we covered the resets, we covered the head. I think that's about it really. Yeah. So I've got this like really long post on the website which goes over what the pear body is, and I've tried my best to like set like all the expectations I could possibly think of, so that folks can like choose a product which aligns with their ideals of what a pear body should be like. And what we try to do is like set these expectations to avoid like folks ending up with like buyer's remorse, and that's something that we try our utmost to avoid. If there's something which I have overseen, do let me know in the comments, which are turned off, so you can't let me know. But yeah, just like send us an email to the support, the support email. Let us know, and we'll always try to like make sure that expectations are set. So we never ever want to basically word or like market things in such a way that it encourages people to buy. We actually try our best to discourage people to buy our products as much as possible, and I think that's like really important because our products are not created to be a like one size fits all. Everybody has different needs and different ideals of like a product should be, and I think that it is very misleading for like any company out there to say that their product is much better than another company's product, which is it just can't be the case unless you're selling like oxygen or like Mars basically. So that's something that we take like really seriously, and which is why I'm trying to like make more of these videos. And it's much more easier now that I have this Osmo DJI thingy which kind of like follows me around. So sometimes it like tracks my face, and sometimes it like tracks a doll's face, and it doesn't work all the time. But yeah, this will enable me to like take more videos and like set those really, really important expectations. Okay, that's about it. I'm going to take her out for some nom noms later on. I'm going to get her dressed first. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.